line of the scrimmage last night?
I tell you what, as an overall group, it wasn't too bad. The first group, they played about, 35-40 plays. A lot of progress is being made. Still got a lot of work to do. And we're trying to work hard. We got 2 weeks left to get as good as we can. So they didn't do bad. They didn't do great either.
You found your 5 yet, Coach?
Nope, I haven't found 5. But I mean, everybody sees that first group that rolls out there every day. So I don't envision that changing much. So we'll see how it works out. But you never know until practice. Injuries might occur. So we'll wait and see until the first game's up.
Were you proud of Rock Watkins on the hit to Corey Addison out of bounds?
I thought it was a pretty cheap hit. I mean, I appreciate him covering out, but I think in camp you got to take care of yourself and you got to know when to do things and when not. And I thought it was a bad opportunity for him.
Coach Spurrier has been concerned about some of TJ's snaps. Do you share that concern, or is that just a?
I mean, it's part of the process. I think you line up with a 315-pound nose guard over you a couple times, and you got to really get him off the ball. It's going to be a little variation in your snap. Now, we've got to get consistent, and he is consistent. I mean, it's not like he probably snapped 100 snaps out here today, and I think 1 was off the mark. So, it's not like it's terrible. I understand the critical situation when it happens in a ball game, and we've got to work on it, of course. It's always a concern, just like missing a block is, but we're going to continue to work on it and try to resolve the problem.
How about the progress of Shell, and how do you see him contributing?
He's actually come around here in the last 3 or 4 days. He's really picked up the game of football, so to speak. He started learning a lot. Intelligence is huge with freshmen because if they're not, I won't say smart enough, if they're not picking up on the plays, and they play hesitant, they don't play up to their ability, and that's the problem with a lot of incoming guys. And I think he's starting to understand the concepts and what we're trying to get across, and he's really playing hard. So we'll see. He's got to keep getting better, just like we all do, but he could potentially be out there.
How's Matulis doing?
I think Mike's doing about the same as Shell. They're both physical players. He's a smart guy. He had a little mishap. He had to go back home for personal reasons with a death in his family, which he missed a couple of days. But I think we've and I don't want to jinx these guys, but those are 2 really, really good freshmen that are coming in. I mean, I'm really excited about it, and just thrilled to have them here.
Given that Matulis missed so much time with the ankle and then a couple of days, you say he must be pretty sharp to be where he is?
I think he is. Now, he had a couple of blown assignments in there, but a guy that's, like I said, missed almost a week of practice with an ankle and then missed another couple of days because of that setback this past week, he's ahead of the curve. He really is.
What's Cody Gibson's status right now?
I don't even know. Cody's out here. He's got his hair flailing everywhere. I think he's happy to be hurt, to tell you the truth right now. But I think he'll probably be out next Monday. Cody wants to be back. He's a good football player. He's going to be back. He had the same exact injury a year ago, a week later, and played in the first game. So I anticipate him being back.
Shawn, how much of an advantage do you think it is for this line to be going up against this defensive line every day in practice?
I think the better the talent, the better the progress of any individual. I mean, it's just like I don't care what sport you do. If you go up against great players, you've only got to become better. And we have a talented defensive line. We have a talented linebacker. Our entire defense makes us better as an offense as a whole. So every single day, I mean, we're lucky to death to come out here and have the ability to practice against the people we do. Because I don't know if we'll see anybody any better. I certainly don't. So that's a good thing.
Coach, through 2 scrimmages, what have you seen from your young running backs, so specifically Sean Carson and Brandon Wiles?
I think the whole stable of running backs, man, I just smile every time I see them getting the ball. They play with great effort, great intensity. They may make a assignment on a pass protection or something, but when the ball's in their hand, man, they know where to go, and that's north and south. You don't see a lot of that lateral running with them. And any line or any running back coach or anybody in general, you just have to be excited about those guys. All those backs, every one of them. I mean, you can line it. It's just a shame we can't put all of them out there because they're all very capable of taking this football team and doing what we need to do. Kenny Miles, all of them. I mean, they're fantastic.
Who's your best snapper after TJ?
The best snapper?
Yeah, your best center.
I think you got Travis Ford, and then you got Kyle Harris. I think Travis and Kyle Harris are both guys that can go in there and play. I know mentally Travis Ford is very, very intelligent. He knows out there he won't miss a lot of assignments, and he's going to have that ball on the money every single time. Now, he's got to become more physical, but that'll come in time. But we're in good shape at that position. Yep.